All right, we're back. This time, it appears we are in fourth position, which is by far the worst one. We could go Paul's sword build. Honestly, I don't hate it. But Beast is also good. You could just go Beast sword build. I think we go Ilban actually. We just disregard everything I just said. We're gonna go Ilban. I think he's the strongest leader here. Maybe second to Beast, yeah, who is taken immediately after. A little bit sleepy today. We're off work. Figured we'd get a game in. See how it goes. That's right, we weaseled our way out of some training today at work, which is nice. So it would be starting right when we would normally go to bed. But my schedule being upside down, they showed pity on me. Lots of money in the conflict here. So I imagine smuggling's taken. Old switch is probably taken. Probably still seats taken. We have to choose what to do after, right? So he'd like to ring shifting, I assume. And then Duke getting double fold space unless he drew poorly. We'll find out. So we could go into combat here. Could try and win it. Could go for second. I think with this hand, we're either going for the win or for second. That's the goal. And how we don't get that is if Carthag is taken here, and if Hardy is taken. I don't really want a Hardy for this. Yeah, he's just like, F it, I'm going full space. Now what do? We just take the still suits, put one troop in, see if we can sneak our way in. So we're playing ring no matter what, basically, after. Yeah, it's odd. So, like, red must not have drawn any Diplos. Green might have, and he just chose to smuggle. I think it's probably still suits, right? Yeah, I think so. I think we put in a troop. If we had daggers, we put in more. But if you want to put in more, I like. It's probable that I have to go mining because I doubt Carthag's available, given what's happened. But he might have drawn his Diplo and he just opted for smuggle, right? So if he goes like wealth or something, that makes sense. Sets up for his swordmaster, which you know, Ikaz really likes having, given his passive. I could have held on to my. It don't make sense. Yeah, he goes well. I mean, I think that checks out. Leto is searching for his. I think his hand's kind of bad. He might have daggers. What did he play there? He just played Recon, yeah. We could go Haga. I mean, I don't mind. Beast might not necessarily want to get involved here, but there's money to be had, so I wouldn't be surprised if he does. This is why you put one in, right? Sort of wait and see while you're in fourth. It's a bit of wait and see and just sort of posture. Give yourself the opportunity to go in. If I get nothing, but this one troop is in, I think it's fine either way, right? Because they have to commit in front of me, and it gives me the option to bring in more from garrison. Like I'll happily sacrifice a troop just for the option, because it kills one of theirs too, right? And if it doesn't, like this, I'm just coming in second here for one troop, and that's amazing. So I think we just go Carthag, and we enjoy our life. We could come in and try and win it, but I don't really know if we. I mean, we have no daggers. We could bring in 3 and win, but does that really set us up? I don't think so. I think we just take our second place. Take our money. Cause like, what's best case scenario? Like, where's this bump go, right? Plus, look at that. He had big daggers. See what he can buy. Not a lot of good buys out, which is awkward for us. We'll take Duncan, I guess, but I don't necessarily want Duncan. Awkward for him too. He's got 6. That's what we get. Yeah, that's better for us. Goes green, it trashes. That's better for us. You buy a tech. You did get artillery. Close, bitch. There you go. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. Looks good to us. Might take the mission too. Yeah, fuck it. I like it. Hollow projectors comes out. I think 1 troop for 3 cash is a-okay for me. A-okay for me, dog. So you gotta take your bump here. And even if you don't go here, you might have ring, right? You never know. So you have double dagger here. Still suits looks okay. There's more money in the conflict. Alternatively, we just do the conspire thing. I don't hate that because it lets us put in here as well. Reset our garrison. We won't win it naturally, but because he'll have 2 dags. Because he bought artillery, right? And he's gonna have his ring. He's just played his ring, actually. I think it's chill, yeah, to do the old. Yeah. I think it's cool. I like it. And once again, it just puts a price, right? I'm all about setting a price for combat. And I haven't drawn, so they can look through my discards. Yeah, I have both daggers. And I have 1 intrigue, about to be 2. So, like, if they want it, you know, they have to pay for it. That's him posturing, right? Just like we did turn 1. He just wants to see what Beast does. Beast goes Carthag or something like that. Because this was always happening, right? And he takes this at Fremen, probably. It's good for him that he drew his ring, because I'm pretty sure he played it last round. Because he went Arakeen, right? And then Imperial. Nah, because he played Recon Dune. How did he get the double? I forget now. He must have played it, right? I mean, we can look. We don't have to ask. He played Recon. Then he played Dune. Duke Luto took a bump there. And then he played there. Yeah, okay, so he just played the ring one time right there. Yeah, fair enough. Wonder what he drew. Yeah, so we're tying currently. I don't know what I pull from here. Expedite. It's not particularly helpful to us right now. There's no big buys, which Ilban normally wants, right? It's okay. We can spend our money elsewhere. I mean, we got a trasher early. We're gonna have the first Swordmaster by the looks of things. So, yeah, see this? Everyone's coming in hot, right? It's good for us because we still have 3 on our garrison. So he's full committing here for this, which, like, it's not necessarily game-defining combat to win, right? So he has 2 with the artillery, as we expected. And we don't really care about second place here, you know? We don't really care. Let's see if he has a dagger. I don't think I care about these. I'd rather not open them up for better buys, you know what I mean? These are not cards I really want in my deck anyway, so we just leave them there. And he didn't draw daggers. It's good for us. Okay, that's combo. We could have let it sit and had them thinking that we had a combat entry to play, but I don't know, given the way I've been playing so far, kind of looks like I have my moves planned out, which generally I have. So let's see, is Beast gonna make us do it? Is he gonna collect? He does. I don't know that I love that from Beast, but he's probably thinking I need to do it now because I don't know when I get back to smuggling. Which, you know, fair enough. So we could dagger Gene Ring. That way we can trash the dagger. But if we draw like a Diplo or something, or the assassination mission, you know. So we could just ring right away. It's probably fine. Really, only the Diplo is the one we'd want to play. And then we could just trash the dagger anyway. Yeah. So it's cool. We'll just play the ring. Wow. I mean, we could just counsel early as well. That would be kind of insane, no? We just have everything. We can min-tap freely, / Dreadnought. Could also Dreadnought here, but we have no spice, makes it awkward. It's good that the contracts though are, you know, sort of meh. Not many people care about those. It's going. Wow, he just bought that card. He drew it right away. pretty wild. So he's gone there. What's come out then? Wind traps. And red's gone. Shipping again. So he wants his Swordmaster next, obviously. So we can... It's risky not to play this right away, I suppose, if these are taken. So we could just go ahead and do it now. Which leaves us, you know, Dune here. Honestly, if Dune is available, we take that all day, but I sort of doubt that it will be. So red's gone up and down. He's taken Snoopers, Spaceport has come out. Yeah, the techs are kind of meh. But I'll go Dune for the extra spice, yeah. And I'll put 2 in. He's hardying. Okay. This is another situation where I go here and put 1 in. Right? And then we can cancel after. I mean, if they cancel, so be it, right? We can min tap. But yeah, we just take the free spice. I'm A-okay with that. A-okay. We don't need to cancel straight away. There's Carthag. Oh, web. Wow. Web's a good one. We won't see it though, surely. Surely Beast buys them. But you never know. Let's see what he's got. He wants to play this card too. We'll see if he goes Arakeen. He just early rules. Yeah, fair enough. Dang, we can't actually get that, which is unfortunate. We're 1 off. Do we mint that here? You played No Other Ways. It's the Tabor. Okay. Interesting. We don't care overly much about the second water. So as tempting as it is, I think we just cancel here and destroy this dagger. Which gives us 5, which Commando Liaison looks okay to me. Like I don't need the extra one. Yeah, we don't want him to have it, but I think it's okay. Honestly. I do. I mean, do we ever... I don't think we take a Dreadnought and like wind traps, right? And that gives us 2 water, which is nice, but yeah, I think just canceling is okay here. I think it is. Let's see what we draw. 2, 4, 5, huh? 6, 7. Yeah, that's cool. We could have got rid of Dune, but I'm not convinced this will still be here anyway. So I don't think we can rely on replacing our yellow. He didn't draw any daggers though. So we could have had 2 water for the 1 dagger. But he does have an intrigue. Shrug. We'll see. Wow, he buys double? Interesting. I know he charges on his own, but I think, I mean, I'd rather have one of those, if I'm honest. Yeah, see, it's gone. Wow. That's a lot better. Love that. It's great access. Fantastic access. And I think we can buy double liaison as well. Because Homegirl gets buffed on liaisons with the Fremen bond. I think it's very chill for us to do that. Very chill. Here we're like vultures. Playing in 4th is like being a vulture. You just scrap off the remains. And we're first to Swordmaster, so we've kind of done our job, right? If you don't get to go first or second to sort of compete, or third really, to sort of compete for the shipping, you need to find your value elsewhere, which for us is an extra action before everyone else. So here we have Chom sitting here. And this trash looks pretty good. We could, and it's not a high value conflict. I think we just hit the selective. We could smuggle, because what are the odds he's going selective? I don't think it's super high. So we could smuggle. I'm not sure how much that actually does for us, other than get in the way of our opposition, but I think it's too slow for what we want to do. I think we just do this. Yeah. So I was thinking if we draw this, it's great, right? Even more faction for us. We don't have to worry about paying for it just yet, right? We're gonna see it again. So that's why I was thinking maybe we just smuggle. Because I sort of doubted he would be going there. He's got a Swordmaster first, unless he doesn't value it. Which, you know, and he values his shipping even more. That's crazy to me, because now he's last to Swordmaster. There's no way he lets him get away with that, right? He did play his Diplo. Can't necessarily get to wealth. Yeah, okay. He changed it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh no, he weirdinged. Ah, okay. Hey, that's hot fire actually. That's a weirding way. Well done, Luto. Well done. So I've got 10 with the shit going on. So we can mint that if we want to play this, which would give us 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus what we draw, just basically guaranteed. Alternatively, we go still suits, put a troop in. Who's mint heading here? They might be mint heading. Let's do it first. I'll go secrets, I don't care. If I have to. That's 13, we could buy both of these. Or we play this idea for the bump down here probably. Get guys in if it's still available. I kind of doubt, right? And then we buy this. Yeah, we're gonna play this. Pretty much regardless. And then recon probably. Get some troops in, get some spice, because we're not really gonna harvest it, right? Is he taking it here? No. It's good for us, you know. Have them fighting. The 2 shipping guys so far, just have them fighting. I think it's good for us. Duke Leto with his ring will be tempted. He's already played it here, but he's not gonna super fat deck. He could find it again. Challenge this if he wanted. We'll need to make moves over here. He's gonna have a hard time doing it, I think. So as long as Beast might go wealth, but I kind of doubt. Yeah. He counseled. It's interesting. So he could have this. We've got 2 actions here. I'd could reveal for it, but I think that I'd rather not. Because we can always buy a Spice Must Flow anyway, which gives us that point. Theoretically, this gives us more points, but as a backup, I think it's okay. We just have a Spice Must Flow. This guy's having a hard time deciding how many he wants. Yeah, you can't take back your move now. You've drawn. You have drawn. Everyone's gone. So if I play green here, that's 5 persuasion, bring us down to 8. Which is kind of risky, right? The reason I'm thinking that is because getting a dreadnought, but then we draw. So we can't actually miss Spice Must Flow no matter what. Could actually be good. Trashing here is like good, but it's not mandatory. So like we don't have to worry about, and besides, it's going to be in our next hand anyway, and we won't have a graveyard, so to speak, to trash from a discard. So I think we do Dreadnought. Yeah. I think it's good. Just make use of all this money. Yeah. It's totally fine. We'll get the trash anyway. With the Gene, if we want it, you know? Maybe we hit the Mintat again. We won't have the money for it, but perhaps we end up drawing somehow. What did he buy? What did I miss? I missed it. Yo. He just buys Liaison. Okay. What do you reveal? Dagger, dagger. He's got 3. Wow, we might get both of these. That's something for me to think about. If that's nah, we just play this and buy it. It's fine. Yeah, he missed as well. He's got 7 swords. Madman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Mad lad. Yeah, this is looking great. That looks great for us. We'll absolutely play this here. We just put the dread in. No reason to commit more. Yep. Looks great. Looks great. So we've got 2 alliances up for grabs here. 3 potentially. Wow. Yeah. Say no more. Say no more. That's an incredible couple of buys right there. Love those. Now he's thinking, do I want one more spice? Is that what he's thinking? Or is he just bluffing? Could be doing a bit of bluffing there. But the fact that he thought about it, I'm just gonna believe him, right? A lot of times people do stuff, and at this point I'm just gonna take it as face value, so I'm gonna assume Duke Leto has a combat intrigue. I think it's fine for me to assume that. Because he didn't insta-pick it. I mean, he could have been like, looking at his second monarch, could have been any number of things, but I'm just gonna take it at face value. Was he at the top? So there's a lot of water out. I sort of doubt I see any of this spice. That's my computer, not yours. So he's got these in from, what you call it? Really? Interesting. Why would he do this? Is his hand that bad he has to draw? He could always do that later. Alright, well now I'm meant to take this. It's like, no question. No question for me. I mean, I could go for draws here, but we still have smuggling available. We still have Arakeen. We have this. Get our water back. This much spice is it's too much to pass up. I'm happy to take it. We will be trashing now, like, regardless, pretty much. We don't need the yellows as much as you normally might, because we don't have the shipping access. So we don't care as much about yellow. Particularly now we've harvested, you know, a truckload of spice. Beast might just go in for this combat. Get his bump here, or rather, he could challenge me if he sees me as the threat. If smuggling's still there, I'll take it, I think. We do have this expedite just laying around. This is more good news for us. There's Karthak. Yeah, get in there. Any draws? He's got artillery, so this makes a lot of sense for him. He could have anything. He could have anything. Yeah, we'll go up here. Extra Regine manipulate probably to Mintat, right? So all this faction that's available. I know spending the water, you know, leaves Sayadina sort of high and dry, but we don't really care. Sayadina is also faction access, which gives us, we have 2 points available here with Sayadina. Down at Fremen, 1 at BG. So I'm okay with everything going on here. And again, we're just poaching every combat. We've been poaching. Scavenging the remains. Reverend Mother. Yeah, he went Mintat because people see Ilban and they take Mintat from you, right? Which I might expect. So now we sort of don't want to draw as much because we don't have a Fremen. If we draw Sayadina, it's really bad. It's the only draw that's bad. I mean, we don't want to draw Jamis either. So we could just go to the Tabor. We could also buy one of these techs. Holo projector is fine, but we don't have any like unload. Going up here does allow us to buy Reverend Mother, but we also have this to buy. And this. I think we have good buys even regardless, right? So alternatively we just take this spice, but we'd like to trash. I think it's cool for us to get the water. Draw Sayadina next turn, hit still suits, and just have a merry time. We don't need to go in because he can react as well. It's fine for us. Just take the intrigue. With it being round 5, I don't like playing around potential buys as much because you're not likely to see much of them. Whereas the buys I already have, Jamis, Sayadina, these are the ones that matter more. So playing for Sayadina is more of a guaranteed play. More guaranteed to more likely to score us points. What we'd like to do is Jamis to still suits and have 2 BG available when I do so it's likely that I hit those for the water point, as well as the BG points. I'll play the Secret of Sisterhood. It's a good buy for us too here. So, I mean, Silver is almost never a bad buy, but we have 2 BG. Wow. Do we want this card or this card? I mean, infiltrating the Mintat does almost nothing. I mean, it draws 2 cards for us, but still, Gar. It takes Fremen access off the board, right? What did they buy? Negotiated? He just didn't play. He took negotiated. He couldn't really play. Why didn't he go here? He wanted Reverend Mother? Oh no, that was the Duke. Wow. Okay, that's a little weird to me. I think I meant to go Stilgar, despite this being a cool card. I think Stilgar is better. Because I don't see very many other BG around, which makes this less scary against us. Meanwhile, Stilgar is pretty scary against us, not only because he has artillery, but also because Fremen access. And that's an alliance we'd like to have, and we're probably going to get this turn. And also it's swords and higher persuasion, so potentially makes our life easier later on. Yeah, I see him. He's worried about me. I'll take the intrigue. Tiebreaker. It's not my favorite. It's just 4 spice for beast sitting here for free. We didn't draw our Sayadina, so we'd love to get to Mintat, which I think we'll do turn 1 since Jamis can infiltrate. Alternatively, we could Arakeen. Yeah, that's interesting. think I'd rather Mentat. Higher chance to draw it. We have cards we want to play. Yeah. I'd be surprised if Beast Highliners this. It's good combat to win. Although he is first to go next round on tier 7 conflicts. It's like still fine to get it in now, right? But he's not likely to win if we want it, is what he's thinking. Oh, he Weirdings into. Wow. Weirding Way's doing work for him here. Straight up. He's doing a lot of work for him. But again, all this is good news for us. Have the shipping folks be fighting each other, as opposed to claiming their own. Okay. I should have paid closer attention to see who bought who, see if I could expect that coming. That's alright. You can still jam us there. I think we mint that. Mintat's looking pretty good here. Otherwise, I would take all this spice from him. Probably. But it's okay. Hurricane looks... it's like fine. If we draw a dud, we're kind of sad. So I think we just mint that here. Besides, Beast almost wants to mint that. So he doesn't have a Sword Master. This is okay. We draw access. Like obviously we'd rather have the Saiyadina, but we can do that next turn as well. And so us following Beast will look like we're sort of challenging him for that alliance. In reality, I don't see us making it. But you never know. If I had drawn yellow here and could have made it smuggling, then I would feel good about challenging, but I don't see it now. Take a look at his buys, though. I don't really think he has much access, right? Like, he's bought Thopter, Power Play, which he'd played, Fedikin. His only access there is his Diplo. So if we see him play it, we can absolutely take Fremen back. You know, we could take... what's it? Spaceport and or Holo Projectors to try and find Saiyadina. Could do. Yeah, we did trash that one yellow, so... we could just go selective here as well if we wanted to. You know, going Highliner here for us also isn't bad. See what he's looking for. I mean, if he plays to Highliner, we just sort of feel like we can take his Fremen. It sort of feels like we can take it anyway. Yeah, he wants to win this one. Wonder if we can win it with a Highliner trip. The odds are pretty good. The odds are pretty good. This is one we'd like to win as well. Could we get a Spice Missile as well? So we do want to draw, but yeah, That's what he'd like. So if we draw, we can basically do everything, right? I think going Arakeen here is okay. Because even if we miss, we find a liaison, which helps us get spice. But then we can't Highliner if we do. So if we just decide to Highliner here, I think that could be fine. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind that. Alternatively, we simply take the leftovers. We jam us here. We see if we can win without the Highliner. Look at him, I mean, he's like, he's he's trying to scare us off. I mean, if he has the +7, right, we could still win. Just fine with me. So if we go Highliner, we have to basically dagger up here. Perhaps we take wind traps. And then we buy our Spice Mist Flow. I think that's also pretty good. Because not only does it give us this combat, but it gives us the Water for Side deal later. So while we could take 2 points here, we could also deny Beast. As well as take points. So green doesn't have High Council, so I don't think he has a way to get to 6 spice. So I think we can dagger up here pretty freely. Oh, he has 8 swords though, Jesus. It's a good thing we waited, man. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could go all in. But now that I see that, it's much less tempting, right? Because we go Highliner, we go up to 17, 19, 21, 23, 24, 25. He still wouldn't have enough. He still wouldn't have enough. We also just play the Sidean as well. I'll sort of say, yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think this is a-okay for me, dog. And even if we miss Spice Mist Flow, we still get the water point here from Saiyadina. And then we trash the directorship. Alternatively, we could trash from here, which is probably better. That's our only yellow minus these two. So we could trash convincing. But I kind of don't love that. Oh, we don't have the spice, that's right, so we'd have to go secrets. So alternatively, we just do the normal play. Normal play is fine. It's what we agreed on beforehand. And we take wind traps. Yeah. It's pretty good. So it's not exactly all in, right? So we have outs. And even if he wins, I think he shores this up. It's hard to say though what he's gonna do. But the Janus swords help a lot. I think we just play this now. Because if we get a when you win a victory or whatever the fuck it's called, when you win a combat. Yeah, and we're not even tripping about the Fremen Alliance anymore. We're taking it here and here if we win. We're not even tripping. Because leaving it here gives Saidina extra ways to get water. Yeah, lucky passes. Yoink. It's a good one. Carthage it is, and there's Saidina. We do love that for us. So we could try and mint that in our way into Diplo. Which gives us the Emperor. Alternatively, we ship. Kind of makes Expedite useless. We could Mintat first, which I don't hate. But then we're playing like... We could just ship here. We can Mintat later if it's still there. With this, obviously. We're probably not finding Spice from Slow here. Red would like to ship. I think our shipping here is fine. We'll just take our Emperor bump this way. I mean, we don't care about Expedite. We really don't. And this gives us access to selective breeding, so I do not. Just gives us more chances to find the Spiceman Slow. Alternatively, we find more Diplo, more access. Because Beast is about to end his turn, right? So if we Saidina down to Fremen, Jamis, then it's our turn. Yeah, I don't know. There's good stuff to be had. We have Diplo and Jamis, but he's got so much water. But again, he does have the Fremen access card. This one. He's got Diplo, which he's played here. 4 cards in hand, 3 in his deck, so unless he draws, he's got 2 chances to find it. To find Ferment access next round. So we could go for it. He goes selected. It's maybe gonna force our hand, huh? Could also go. We could go in here if we wanted. He's drawing a ton. Okay. So we could just spend all our water. Spend 3 water, send 4 troops in. Try and win this battle. Win the game. It's tempting. Can't get space for it. Can't get hollow projectors. It doesn't seem like the play though. It just seems like if we can have a chance to win here, we should try for it, right? Are they ever going Hardy? Or do I just go Carthag now? That could be cool. I think we chance it, personally. It's better to play this one. Yeah, this next turn we have shipping again. If we find Stilgar / Dune, which gives us more chance to take this. But again, we might just be able to win it here. We have 6, we're about to get 8 more up to 14. You get a private army, but we have cannon turrets. Discard 2 cards, huh? We could snooper for more swords. 3. But I feel like that's a little too all in. Maybe I'm wrong. And I should just be going for that. Because even if we miss, right, like all of our access takes us to Fremen. What did he reveal? Revealed 9. Like, what's worst case? I really don't see like something so horrible. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Give us the swords. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, what now, boys? What now? This is how it is. He's like, oh shit, last round. Let me get my spice. Beast didn't play his combats last time. We called him on his bluff. It might not have been a bluff, but we were just out of reach. So we'll see what it is. Even if it is the 7 sword one for having an alliance, he's up to 20. And I can still beat him with both intrigues. I'm up to 16, he's down to 17, then I'm up to 18. I mean, I say fuck it, like why wouldn't I do it? But I have these swords, so I can beat him with just cannon turrets anyway. I don't think I buy these. Yeah, we don't want to give any buys away. So it's on him to beat me, and I'm not sure he can. Cannon turret's great intrigue for us right now. Yeah, that move doesn't do much for him, huh? Okay. Okay. Yikes. That's the best he's got. What else you got, dude? Quid pro? You got quid pro quo or some shit? Nah, yeah, you can't take it at BG, dog. I know you're there, but it's gotta be the same turn. I'm not sure how we've sprinted so hard. I think it's because they were fighting each other, like I said. He's gonna try and win every combat after, but I'm not sure he will. He didn't reveal his swords. He revealed them all last time. And we still beat it. What you got? Yeah, there it is. He did have it. What up, dog? You got another one? GG. Yeah, we just sort of had our way with this game, huh? Grand Conspiracy. He's got corner. Tiebreaker for me. Yoink. Yeah, like what happened here? Let's see. Lots of money. Hooked us up in the beginning. Got our Swordmaster first. Poached off every combat. We were in every combat. We were never dead, right? They never just killed our troops for nothing for us. Dreadnought by about here or here. A highliner for this. Yeah, I mean, look at our influence. They spent a lot of time here. And green didn't get here or here. So green had a hell of a time. Red did alright, but I don't think he won any combats. I don't think he did anything. Yeah, he bought a spice. He had, you know, his alliance. But I was creeping on him down here too. Yeah, we had options. I'm not sure I would have gotten it because he's redrawing. But anyway, that's a GG. That's another one for the books. We're on a bit of a streak here, which takes us up to 3 stars. Alright fellas, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.